Coming to paperback and e-readers from the author of the critically acclaimed book The Man Crisis comes The Woman Crisis. Learn why so many women are becoming lost in their quest to have it all in The Woman Crisis. Pre-order your copy of The Woman Crisis on Amazon.com today. Over the last 2 weeks, I have had these passport black males coming to my live streams looking to disrupt the topics I am discussing. And these individuals think that by trolling my live streams, they will get me to feel intimidated by their behavior. However, I am not fazed by their behavior because I know that these black males are basically beta male stalkers. Now, the late David Carroll called these types of black males beta male stalkers because whenever you present an opinion that they don't like, what they do is go out here and stalk you on your social media, basically looking to cyberbully you. And basically that's what these passport black males are trying to do. They are trying to cyberbully me into silence. Now, I have already washed my hands with the entire passport narrative, and I've already shook the dust off my feet as a testimony to it. However, your passport black male, he doesn't want to just agree to disagree. No, he wants to be disagreeable, and what he wants to do is come to a platform like mine, looking to go out here and harass and intimidate me with their cyberbullying. Now, these cyber bullies, they want to go out here and try to silence me as related to talking about passports, but I don't see any of these black males having any of that smoke for other YouTubers who have spoken against the passport narrative, such as The Business, also known as Jason Black, and I don't see them going after the brother of logic and common sense, who basically destroyed the entire passport narrative in one of his classic videos. So I don't see these black males coming out with their mouths towards those black male YouTubers. No, they come to me with this smoke, and when they come to me with this smoke, it just shows me that they're trying to think that I am some sort of weak guy. But no, I have such strong resolve that I already know what you are, and I know that many of these passport black males are basically the same kind of beta male stalkers that the late David Carroll talked about, and many of these black males, they show us that they are nothing but cowards who are nothing more than keyboard warriors, and these keyboard warriors, they've got all of this smoke for one black man, but you don't have it for any other black man out here. No, you sit there and you want to go out here and argue and go back and forth with me, but there's no going back and forth as I see it. Because if you really are so convinced that your narrative is so strong, you wouldn't be trying to convince me. No, what you would have done is unsubscribe, and you would have kept it moving. That's what any man does whenever he sees a narrative he disagrees with, and he's so in his feelings regarding it. What he does is he goes out here and he puts a period at the end of things, and he moves on. But your beta male stalkers, they don't want to put a period at the end of things because this is the only way many of these men can get attention. And that was shown to me when these individuals came to my live stream. I mean, here you are at 11:30 at night, and even in one case at midnight, you're coming to another man's live stream to debate passports. But the whole thing is, if your passport narrative was so factual, you would be out here with your foreign woman. You would not be in the live stream of a man trying to convince him that your passport narrative has all of these facts. If anything, it just shows me how pathetic many of your passport males are. They're sitting here in another man's live stream trying to go out here and troll another man's live stream. You're sitting here upset with another man, And that makes me really go back to another talking point that the late David Carroll presented, talking about how many of these black males are sexually suspect, because only a sexually suspect black man is going to go out here and be in the live stream of another man trying to start trouble with that other man, and only a sexually suspect black male is going to be continuing to try to flood the comment section, trying to get the attention of that other man. I hate to break it to you, passport bros, but I'm a heterosexual man. I don't swing that way. And while you want to look at my luscious face and check me out, I'm sorry, but I don't swing that way, because that's the only reason why you continue to come to another man's platform trying to argue about passports. Because if you were so into the foreign women, you would be out here with one of those women. You would not be trying to convince me as related to your argument, and you wouldn't get so in your feelings about hearing another man disagree with you that you would be out here stalking another man, because that's basically what these cyber bullies are doing. Again, stalking another black man. And again, this is extremely effeminate behavior coming from these black males, but this is the type of effeminate behavior that comes from a black male who has been raised in a single mother household. When you have black males who have been raised in a single mother household, these sexually suspect individuals, whenever they see another man, they just keep coming after that man. Again, I don't know what's wrong with these black males, but it's clearly something wrong with them, because if you have your passport, if you got all this money, why are you coming to another man's live stream? And why are you continuing to harass another man? I mean, this behavior, again, is sexually suspect behavior, and shows us that many of these passport black males, when they go overseas, I have to wonder if they're going overseas for other men, because you keep coming to my platform looking to come and start arguments with me. And they're looking to start arguments because you want attention. And I believe you want attention because you, again, want to think that I swing that way. But sorry, brothers, I don't swing that way. But the whole thing is that when you're dealing with this black male, whenever he hears opinions he doesn't like, he doesn't know how to go out here and use logic and reason to put a period at the end of things, and he needs to keep things going because in his own sad life, he is pathetic. And he's pathetic because he's sitting here looking to get into the face of another man instead of going out here and having that relationship with that foreign woman who he says is so much better. But she can't be that much better if you're in the face of another man. And again, just showing me how that your black male is extremely dysfunctional, and how he doesn't even see how he's leaving a bad impression on all of those foreign women who he says are so much better. Because your black male, he doesn't really see that all of those foreign women are watching his behavior on the internet, because I get lots of viewers from all over the world. And those women all over the world who watch my videos, they see his dysfunction on display. So he's not leaving a good first impression on those foreign women who watch my channel in countries like South Africa and many other countries all across the globe. I have women who watch my channel in the UK, France, Germany, and even in some Russian countries, and that when YouTube was in Russian countries. But this black male, he can't see how he's embarrassing himself by participating in this extremely effeminate and extremely suspect behavior by going to another man's live stream to go out here and try to convince him that his arguments aren't true as related to passports, when I have already presented articles which basically prove my point as related to the dysfunctional behavior of the black male. as related to this whole passport narrative. And again, this black man doesn't see how just disturbing his behavior is, because he's out here, he's in his feelings about hearing an opinion he doesn't like, and because he hears opinions he doesn't like, he's out here looking to go out here and again trying to silence me. But you're not trying to silence Jason Black. You're not trying to silence the brother of logic and common sense. You're not coming to other people's channels because those people are people you're afraid of, and the whole thing is you're afraid that if you come at them, they will go out here and cook and roast you, just like I'm doing right now. These busted black males, they just are in their feelings again, showing you how dysfunctional they are. And again, your passport male is a lame male, and he's a lame male because he's in the live stream of another man, not understanding how bad he's making himself look to all the so-called foreign women who he says he can go out here and get. But no, they're getting him because they know how naive he is, and they know how dysfunctional he is. Because if this black male with the passport had any sort of backbone or any sort of balls, he would be in his own community, and he would be dealing with people like that black pastor. He would be dealing with those Arab corner grocery store owners who are bending over the black women in his community, just like the pastor is turning out his women. And he would also be going out here and shutting down many of those businesses which take 97% of black dollars out of the black community and live a middle-class lifestyle at our expense. But your passport black male, he's such a coward, he has to go and cyberstalk another man because he doesn't have the courage to go out here and stand up and be a man in his own community. And because he doesn't have the courage to be a man in his own community, he wants to go out here and save himself by going overseas and hoping somebody else will allow him to be a part of their community. And again, showing us all how weak and pathetic your passport black male is, because your passport black male is a bitch. And he's a bitch because he goes out here and participates in feminine behavior, like going in other men's live streams, looking to argue with them, looking to go out here and harass them, because he doesn't have enough courage to go out here and be a man and go out here and do things like go out here and deal with people who are destroying his own black community. He wonders why he doesn't get the respect of black women, and that's because he goes into his community and he doesn't want to deal with that black pastor. He doesn't want to deal with these foreign store owners who are basically taking all the money out of his community, and he doesn't want to check his woman, but he'll go out here and bring his dysfunction to another country, enable more dysfunction in other women, and then think he's accomplished something, showing us all how completely backwards this passport black male is, and showing us that this passport black male, he's just a drifter traveling through life, and he's a drifter traveling through life looking for people to like him when nobody respects him, because he's basically the laughingstock of civilization, because he has ideas that he's going to go to another man's country, build in his civilization, not understanding these men are, like the brother of logic and common sense says, are very territorial. And why would they want to have somebody in their territory who can't protect his own? Again, critical question as related to these beta males, but these beta male stalkers, they want to go out here and believe, oh, I'm trolling in another man's live stream at 11 o'clock or 11:30 or even midnight, and I'm doing something. But no, all you're doing is showing the world how pathetic you truly are.
Now available in paperback and Kindle Unlimited, The Man Crisis. Learn why so many men are struggling to find their way in an increasingly gynocentric world in The Man Crisis. Get your copy of The Man Crisis in paperback and Kindle Unlimited today.